G'day everyone, I'm going to make some butter, so I sort of thought that I might show you just how to do that. You're going to need a few things. Obviously you're going to need some pure cream, which is not all that easy to find. I get mine from a dairy called Inglenook. You can actually get it delivered to your door, so look them up. You're going to need some butter paddles, which you can buy on eBay, and they'll come very handy when it comes to starting get to the end of the butter making, which you'll see. Now you're obviously going to need a mixer. Now this does make a bit of a mess, so I've got my mixer set up in the sink, as you can see, and anyway we'll get on with it. Okay, so we'll put the pure cream in. It's delicious, this stuff. Inglenook Dairy supply my milk for my cheese making, and I get a delivery each week. A company called Wes Eggs delivers it for me. You can look them up on the internet. If you're going to buy fresh or pure cream from a supermarket, make sure it is pure cream. Check the ingredients. If it's got emulsifiers or thickeners in it, put it back. It needs to be pure. Okay, so this is going to make a little bit of noise, and we may fast forward this at some point, because I'm sure you don't want to sit there and listen to this going. I had to empty out about half of it because its volume started to get too much. 2 litres was just too much for this bowl on the mixer, so we continue. There it is, that's whipped cream. Now this is where it starts to get quite thick, and it'll start and split shortly, where it'll turn into butter and then produce buttermilk, which is where it starts to spatter. Here we go, it's starting to turn into butter now, and the buttermilk is starting to separate. This is where you want to keep it, mix it down reasonably low, otherwise it'll spit buttermilk everywhere. Okay, we can stop that, and we now have butter made. So let's take it to the next step. As you can see, it's gathered up onto the mixing blades. So I'm going to take them out, and as you can see it's quite solid, and I'm going to need to get a plate. So let's just lift this up for a tick. And using the spatula, actually using the other end of the spatula to get it out. You try not to handle it, because the warmth of your hands is going to make the butter melt, obviously, so that's the last thing you want to happen. So let's get the stuff out of the blades first. Comes out relatively easily. This has taken all of about 8 minutes. So whilst I'm going to cut the video short so that you don't have to sit there for 8 minutes to watch this happen, but it doesn't take a lot of time. And I can assure you that money can't buy butter that tastes like this. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of buttermilk there, so what I'll do is I'll get a strainer. And I'll strain that buttermilk off. Just shift it back so you can see. Okay. Now there will be more buttermilk. As you can see, that's made about 350 mils of buttermilk, which for obvious reasons you'll be able to use for all sorts of other things. So what I'll do now is I'll get the rest of this butter out. Okay. Next thing is I need to get these butter paddles working. Now the idea is to get a little bit of butter, roughly pressed together, and what this does is it allows you to press it together, and as you can see I'm starting to squeeze out the rest of the buttermilk. See how that's coming out? Can you see that? So it's now just a simple case of repeating this process until you've got your butter shaped, and it's pretty well won't press any more buttermilk out of it. As I say, try not to handle it, because what will happen is that you'll warm the butter up and it will start and melt as butter does. And this all takes a bit of practice. I mean, I make butter probably about once a month. Some of it I salt, some of it I don't. Some of it I use just for plain cooking. So, but I can assure you that the taste of this butter opposed to the stuff you buy is absolutely second to none. So, it does look, I'm making it look a bit awkward because it is a bit awkward. Getting used to squeezing this and getting rid of as much buttermilk as you can. To store it, I just wrap it simply in some greaseproof paper. I obviously leave a small block of salted and a small block of unsalted butter just kept in the fridge, and the rest I freeze until I need it. So there you have it, folks. There's some wonderful homemade butter. So I hope you enjoyed that little tip. I encourage you all, if you possibly can, to get out there and do this. It's just wonderful. Be able to be self-sufficient, or a little bit more self-sufficient than you were by making your own butter when you want, is a wonderful thing. Anyway, bye for now. Stay tuned for some more.